So we have our pork all cut up, and now we're just going to make a marinade for this. If you didn't want to use any meat in this recipe, that's fine. You can do it purely vegetarian. For the marinade, we're going to be using a teaspoon of soya sauce, a teaspoon of oyster sauce, a little bit of salt and pepper, and about half a teaspoon of cornstarch. So just give that a mix, and we're going to leave that for a few minutes while we start on our vegetables. The vegetables we're going to be using for the filling in this is 2 stalks of celery, half an onion, about half a pound of mushrooms sliced up, 2 green onion, about a pound of bean sprouts, and some water chestnuts, as well as cabbage. I'm using a Napa cabbage, but you can also use a regular cabbage. So we have all our vegetables cooked, and now we're going to make a gravy mixture to go on that, which is just the same as our pork marinade was. So as you saw, I did all the vegetables at different times just because they have varying cooking times. So for our gravy, it's going to be 4 tablespoons of water, half a teaspoon of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce, and then a tablespoon of cornstarch. So all our cooked veg is going to go back into the frying pan now. as well as our cooked pork. And then we're just going to make a well in the center and pour in our gravy mixture. Our filling is all cooled. I had forgotten to add the green onions, so we're just going to put those in now and give that a stir. So we've got our egg roll wrappers. This is what they look like. We're just going to cover these with a damp paper towel just to keep them soft. And then we also have a glue for our egg rolls, which is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water. So this is just keep our egg rolls from not falling apart after we assemble them and we cook them. So we're going to assemble our egg roll. Everybody has a different way of wrapping these. This is how I'm doing it. So put a little bit down of your cornstarch glue. Your filling in the middle. You want to make sure your ends are really well sealed. And there's your egg roll.
Its rapid dry core absorbs up to 25%.
So there's our egg rolls finished. We ended up getting 26 out of this batch. So this might seem like a little bit more work than it's worth, but when you get this many, you just stick these into the freezer, and when you want them, grab them, pull them out, and just put them in your oven and bake them. So now we're gonna have a taste test. So we like these just with a little bit of plum sauce on them. Very good. So I hope you try these. If you make these once, it's going to be hard going back to store-bought. I promise that. We'll see you next time.